seriously blessed. Each one of you guys have made an impact on my life. So Doula Family Legacy Certification, you will leave here at the end of the course as a certified doula. You'll be able to come alongside a laboring mom or postpartum mom, and you're coming in on the scholarship of my daughter. Her laughter is contagious. Her love is abounding. And we're sharing that with you today. This is my home. And so when you come over, this is what it's going to look like. So you know. And then this is the living room. And this is our impact. This is just some of my family members. And there's birth workers in here and midwives and grandchildren, friends, and family. So I just want to share that with you. This was me. I was given up for dead in 2003. My last life lesson to my children was to go out and find somebody to help. I was 79 pounds. And this was the age of my children. It was that year that I was given up for dead at that time. And I really believed the doctors. And I went 96 days on only water and prayer before I heard the words that I had heard in intensive care, coach at the cellular level. When I went home, I believed the doctors and I didn't think I was going to make it. And then I heard the words, coach at the cellular level on a radio show for an alternative health institute. I couldn't afford it, and Lori did a fundraiser for me to talk to this doctor. It was $1,200 to talk to him for 30 minutes. So ultimately, I didn't die. And that prayer to go out and find somebody to help ended up with this result. It's a $60 million school campus that we created. It's a master plan. It has been approved. And with all the other things happening, it's still God's project. So he'll know what to do when we have it ready, but everything's ready. This picture right here, we were hosting and sponsoring the International Midwifery Conference in Suva. In 2016, I was called to attend and have tea with the Prime Minister. And when I did, I brought enough medical supplies for each midwife to have. Over 200 midwives got emergency pack of instruments and supplies. And they had midwives from the outer islands, Fiji, Australia, New Zealand, Tonga, and they were very grateful for the instruments. So I've been doing this for 40 some years, and I just wanted to share a little bit about who I am and what you're about to learn. So we're going to go over the 5 Ps, your personal, professional, preference, passion, and profits. In this module, the lesson plan will be discussing the basics of becoming a doula, and that starts with you. Knowing the divinity within yourself. And your authentic story, the good, the bad, and the ugly, it's your greatest asset. So this is what I had said. In 1984, I hosted a conference. I used to host local and international and national conferences in the 80s. In school, you get the lessons and then the test, but in life, you get the test and then the lesson. How many of us are thrown into the swimming pool and we have to swim? Something has shown up in our lives, right? and we had to figure it out. And that's seems to be things that had happened in my life. If you had not had the opportunity to listen to the interview that Sharose had done with me, it wasn't intended for this class, but it fits, because if you've had to deal with loss of family members, I lost 5 in 2 years. How about homicide or murder? Had that. A house sank in a sinkhole, had that. Broken tailbones, C-sections. There's just a wide array of personal experiences. But you know what that gave me? Lessons that I know I can stand on, that I know I can help somebody through that. And that's why your story is so important, because you can stand on the truth of what you've been through. You've been through the university. What we're going to do is accumulate your assets. So when you hold that space for another mom, so that she can believe and trust that she's in a safe, sacred space, you've got her back.